My name was Arianna Cooper. I was pregnant, but the child was not my husband's, and I did not feel guilty, because I found out he betrayed me long ago. I drowned my sorrows in wine and stumbled into the wrong room. It was not until today's family banquet that I learned the man I spent that night with was my husband's uncle, Duke Julian Graham, the most powerful lord in the Northern Territory, and he was looking for the woman from that night. After the family banquet, I hid in the garden, trying to escape that suffocating place. Then I heard screaming.
Talk! Who entered the Duke's tent that night? I don't know. I didn't see anything. Please let me go!
They were Julian's personal guards. They were interrogating him about that night.
You won't talk?
A scream rang out. The man's finger was snapped. I clapped my hand over my mouth, terrified to make a sound. Julian was looking for the woman from that night. He did not know it was me.
Someone's here.
Just as I was about to leave, I was discovered!
Bring her here.
In that moment, I thought I was done for. I was dragged before Julian. He was lounging on a chaise longue, his black tunic clinging to his frame.
Look up.
I bit my lip and slowly lifted my gaze. His eyes were cold as ice.
Why are you here? Did Declan send you to sniff around?
No, I just got lost. I didn't see anything.
Got lost?
I suddenly felt nauseous and dry-heaved. The sickness hit out of nowhere. I meant to lean toward the flower bed, but my foot slipped, and I fell right into Julian's arms. The guards rushed forward to pull me away, but Julian raised a hand to stop them.
Actually, I'm Declan's wife. I wasn't feeling well. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
You are my nephew's wife? Never mind, it's fine. You can go.
Just as I turned to leave, Julian suddenly grabbed my wrist. His eyes locked onto mine, sharp, unblinking.
Haven't we met somewhere before?
My heart stopped. Did he recognize me?
The last family banquet. We met. I have to go.
I broke free from Julian's grip and quickly left. He stared at my retreating figure, his expression dark. That night, I couldn't sleep. Julian's face kept appearing in my mind. I never imagined that the man from that night would be Declan's uncle. I couldn't keep this baby. I went to the midwife. Lady Arianna, your body is weak. Your womb is fragile. If you force an abortion, it may be very difficult, if not impossible, for you to conceive again. I sat there frozen, my mind blank. If I wanted to keep this child, I had to end my marriage with Declan as soon as possible. I went to Declan, but he refused to annul the marriage and instead made a demand.
If you can't secure the Northern Duchy's trade covenant, forget about the annulment. And forget about getting your mother's Coop Manor back.
Declan had taken possession of my mother's Cooper Manor. The Northern Duchy was Julian's territory. To get my mother's manor back and divorce him, I had no choice but to go to Julian. That night, I found Julian at the tavern, but he wasn't pleased to see me. Julian, what a coincidence. I was passing by and saw you. Do you mind if I sit next to you?
Get out!
I was embarrassed. Just then, Julian's attendant, Sir Edmund, entered. He brought my stepsister, Cecily.
My lord, we found the woman from that night. The brooch she's wearing, it matches exactly what you described.
Cecily wore a gleaming brooch on her chest. Julian's eyes locked onto it immediately. He reached out and ripped it off.
Is this yours?
It's mine. If you like it, I can give it to you. I recognized that brooch. My father had ordered 2 identical brooches, one for me and one for Cecily. Cecily was pretending to be me. Julian then looked at Cecily's right hand. She had a scar there, just like me. We got it during a fight once. Both of our hands were injured. Instinctively, I hid my hand behind my back.
Escort Lady Cecily home properly. Yes, my lord.
Julian had completely mistaken Cecily for the woman that night. That was bad. Cecily's intentions were wicked. But I couldn't expose Cecily. If I told the truth, Julian would know I was the woman from that night. I couldn't afford the consequences. I had no choice but to leave the tavern. The Northern Duchy's trade covenant would have to wait. The next day, I got a message from the nun who cared for my grandmother, Eleanor Cooper.
Lady Arianna, something has happened to your grandmother!
When I arrived, my grandmother was lying on a sickbed, still being treated by the nuns. She needs continued treatment, but your stepmother, Lady Margaret, has withdrawn all funding for her care. Cecily and her mother weren't just cutting off Grandma's medical funds. They wanted her dead. Cecily walked toward me. Oh, look who it is. Our dear Lady High and Mighty. Can't afford the treatment? I slapped Cecily across the face.
That slap is what you owe Grandma. You dare hit me?
Listen carefully. If anything happens to my grandmother, I will hold you accountable. But I didn't expect that the conflict between Cecily and me would quickly reach Julian's ears. Julian was dining with several nobles. Cecily and her mother Margaret sat across from him.
Lord Julian, Arianna hit me. I just wanted to visit Grandma, and she attacked me for no reason.
I watched Cecily put on an innocent act in front of Julian, and it made me sick. The greasy smell in the banquet hall also turned my stomach.
Arianna, can't we talk things out? Does violence solve anything?
Are you two done with your little act? You know exactly what you've done. If anything happens to my grandmother, I will not let you off easily.
Cecily turned back to Julian, her face full of grievance.
Lord Julian, look at her.
Julian just sat there listening calmly, as if he had no intention of defending Cecily.
It's your family matter. Handle it yourselves.
Cecily looked bitter. I couldn't be bothered with them anymore and walked toward the exit, but Cecily subtly stuck out her foot. I tripped. I lost my balance, toppled a server's tray, and crashed right onto Julian. Julian was...
Grace, you're hurt. I'll take you back to the chamber at once.
Julian returned to his chamber, and I followed. I stood outside the door, hesitating. I was the reason he got hurt. I should go in and apologize. I pushed the door open and found Julian struggling to bandage his own arm with one hand.
Let me help you.
Julian glanced at me and said nothing, a silent permission. I took the bandage and carefully wrapped it around his arm.
Why didn't you call a servant?
I don't like strangers getting too close.
My hands paused. Strangers? That meant he didn't see me as a stranger? I tied the knot and stepped back. Door suddenly swung open. Declan appeared at the doorway.
Uncle Julian, I heard Arianna injured you. Are you all right?
In that instant, the moment of tension shattered completely. Declan and I went back to Cooper Manor together, but to annul the marriage, I decided to go to Julian's territory again. I had to secure the Northern Duchy's trade covenant. I'll transfer 30% of Cooper Manor's grain yields to you. In exchange, you agree to cooperate with the Perennian caravans.
Perennia? It's not even worth 30% of the Northern Territory's strength. Why would I want your yield rights?
You know exactly the value of this cooperation.
Does Declan know about this?
Cooper Manor is mine. I don't need his permission. I placed a pot of soup I had made that morning in front of him. I made this soup this morning. Consider it a small apology.
You made it?
Just then, Cecily appeared at the doorway.
What are you doing here?
I'm here for business.
Lord Julian, this is soup I made for you. I hope you like it.
Cecily placed a clay pot in front of Julian. Her pot looked almost identical to mine. She was doing this on purpose.
Lord Julian, let me peel an apple for you.
Cecily picked up a small knife and peeled the apple gracefully. Julian did not refuse.
The scent of the apple drifted over, and my stomach suddenly turned. I covered my mouth, turned my face away, and dry hummied a few times. Arianna? Are you pregnant?
Cecily's voice was sweet, but her eyes glinted with malice. She knew this question would embarrass me. Julian looked at me.
Just a stomach issue. My eating has been irregular lately, and I'm taking medicine.
I tried to keep my voice calm. My heart was racing, but my face gave nothing away. That's good.
I thought you were going to have Declan's child. She didn't know that the child in my womb wasn't Declan's. It was Julian's. I placed the covenant document in front of Julian and prepared to leave. Julian, please reconsider it. Julian's gaze suddenly fell on my hand. That scar on my hand, more distinct than Cecily's.
The woman from that night.
My face changed. So did Cecily's. Cecily immediately knocked over the hot soup on the table.
It splashed onto my hand.
Scolding the back of it, bright red.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
I winced in pain, but at that moment, I was almost grateful for what Cecily did. The burn had made the scar impossible to see clearly.
Julian, I don't understand what you mean.
Julian looked at my hand again. He thought he had been mistaken, perhaps.
Never mind. I'll have the physician tend to your burn.
Thank you, but no. I'll take care of it at home. I left the covenant and went home,
but a few days later, I received an unexpected invitation from Julian.
Julian invited me to an archery hunt. Lord Dominic was Julian's close friend and the heir of a neighboring territory. He was flamboyant and liked to joke around, but he was shrewd in business.
Julian, let's make a bet. 2 purebred war horses. 1,000 gold coins. What do you say?
Julian's arm hadn't fully healed yet, so he couldn't draw a bow. I didn't expect Julian to look at me.
Do you know how to shoot?
A little.
Give it a try. Her? Julian, are you serious? If she loses, it's on me.
I took a deep breath and walked to the shooting line. I picked up the bow and tested the feel. My mother was an expert archer. I used to practice with her when I was little.
I drew the bow and released. The arrow drew a straight arc across the blue sky and landed steadily in the bullseye. Everyone stared at me in shock. No one expected me to shoot so well. I won.
She's actually good at it.
The match ended. Julian owed me 1,000 gold coins. Julian, that 1,000 gold coins? Don't forget.
Edmund will transfer it to you tomorrow.
Cecily brought juice and placed it in front of Julia. She gave me a cup of ale too. Julian took the ale from in front of me, placed it in front of himself, and pushed his juice toward me.
If your stomach is upset, don't drink alcohol.
I looked at the juice in front of me and felt a warmth in my chest. I never expected Julian to care about anyone. Julian took a sip of the ale.
Half an hour later, he started sneezing. Red rashes appeared on his neck, patch by patch.
Lord Julian is allergic to certain spices, especially strong ones.
A thought flashed through my mind. Cecily tampered with the ale. She wanted to harm me, but Julian drank it instead.
I heard screaming from the next room. I walked over and saw a woman kneeling on the floor, holding a little boy about 3 years old. The boy's face had turned purple, his limbs twitching.
My baby. Someone please save my baby!
The woman's name was Kelly Campbell. She was the wife of Count Zane Campbell, the owner of a cross-border trade route. I saw a few hard candies scattered by the boy's hand. He must have choked on one.
Let me try.
What are you going to do?
Your son is choking on candy. If we wait for the physician, it will be too late.
Lady Kelly hesitated for a moment, then stepped aside. I rushed over and picked up the boy. I had him stand up, wrapped my arms around him from behind, and thrust upward into his belly. Once, twice, 3 times. Finally, a piece of candy shot out of his mouth. The boy cried, and color slowly returned to his face. As a thank you, Count Zane Campbell gave me a ring, the same style as the one Julian wore. After that incident, Julian and I signed the covenant. Looking at the parchment in my hand, I knew it was time to annul my marriage to Declan. I placed the covenant document in front of Declan.
Julian signed it. You promised. Once I secured this covenant, we'd end the marriage.
Arianna, does it have to be this way?
Tomorrow morning, we go to the bishop.
I won't agree.
You promised!
I said I'd think about it. Arianna, the land needs you. I need you.
The way he looked at me, it was like he was genuinely begging, but I wouldn't be fooled anymore.
I helped you manage the land. Cooper Manor was my mother's legacy to me. You took everything from me, and now you want to keep using me?
Declan fell silent. He didn't want to let go, not because he loved me, but because I was still useful to him.
I'll figure out something about Cooper Manor. Just give me some time.
No need. I'll get it back myself. I turned and left without looking back. Behind me, I heard the sound of a goblet shattering. I returned to our chamber and started packing. My clothes were still hanging in the wardrobe, my jewelry still on the vanity. But this place was no longer my home.
My lady, where are you going?
I'm ending the marriage. I won't be calling this place home anymore. But the maid wanted to say something, but seeing my expression, she closed her mouth. I shoved my clothes into the trunk, moving quickly, like I was escaping something. Declan got word from the maid and rushed back. He blocked the staircase, refusing to let me leave.
Arianna, don't go.
Move aside.
During the struggle, the ring fell out of my luggage. The green gemstone rolled twice on the floor and stopped at Declan's feet. Declan picked up the ring from the floor, his brow slowly furrowing.
This is Uncle Julian's ring. How do you have it?
What's going on between you and him?
I reached for the ring in his hand, but he easily dodged me.
Give it back.
Did you trade your body for that covenant? Did you sleep with him?
His words stabbed into my heart like knives. He betrayed me first, and now he was questioning me?
You're insane!
I snatched the ring back and dragged my trunk away without looking back. Behind me came the sound of things smashing. Vases, picture frames, goblets. All shattered. I didn't look back. That home, from today on, had nothing to do with me anymore. The next day, at the church entrance, I arrived half an hour early. I waited 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Declan didn't show up. I sent a messenger, no reply. Just as I was about to leave, a carriage pulled up in front of the church. Declan got out, helping someone out of the carriage. Grandma. The moment I saw Grandma, I froze. I never expected Declan to bring Grandma to the church.
Grandma, why are you here?
Arianna, are you annulling your marriage to Declan?
Grandma's voice was trembling. Her complexion was poor, like she'd been crying.
Arianna, stop this. Your grandmother isn't well. She can't take the stress.
Why did you bring her here?
She's your family. She has a right to know.
Arianna, listen to Grandma. Annulment damages a woman's reputation. Declan has been so good to you. How could you...
Grandma, you don't know. He betrayed me.
Grandma froze. She looked at Declan, then at me, her lips trembling.
Arianna, what are you talking about?
Do you want me to show Grandma the proof of you and the maid Tessa? Declan's face went pale. He didn't say another word. Grandma looked at me with pain in her eyes, then slapped Declan across the face. Her voice was firm.
End it.
The annulment petition was submitted. 30 days of church review. The countdown began. As I walked out of the church, Declan caught up to me.
Arianna, are you really doing this?
What else? Wait for you to betray me again?
I told you. It was just a moment of foolishness. I've changed.
A moment of foolishness? How long have you been with Tessa?
6 months? A year?
Declan didn't answer. He knew he couldn't hide it from me.
I know I was wrong. Give me one more chance.
It's impossible. I turned to leave. He grabbed my wrist. I broke free and slapped him across the face.
That slap is what you owe me.
People around us were staring. Declan's cheek was red, but he didn't hit back.
Arianna, I won't give up.
Suit yourself. But the annulment is non-negotiable. I turned and left. This time, he didn't chase after me. I joined Newton Trading Post. The reason was simple.
Cooper Man was mortgaged to Newton Trading Post. Lord Archibald Newton interviewed me personally.
Arianna, your record is impressive. Peronia owes much of its success to you.
Thank you, Lord Newton.
But you're annulling your marriage to Declan? Do you know that Cooper Manor is currently mortgaged to Newton Trading Post?
I know.
Arianna, I know you want Cooper Manor back. How about we make a bet?
What kind of bet?
If you can secure 3 major trade covenants for me within 1 month, I'll return Cooper Mashal to you.
I knew this was a huge challenge, but it was my only chance to get back my mother's manor, then leave this city with Grandma.
Deal.
To help me achieve my goal quickly, Archibald brought me to a noble's banquet. Everyone attending was a big shot in the kingdom of Track. I wore a blue gown with light makeup. Archibald said first impressions matter. Not long after the banquet started, a woman's scream shattered the harmony of the scene.
My earrings are missing. Has anyone seen them?
That woman was the wife of a wealthy merchant. Her earrings were worth a fortune, which she wore specifically to show off tonight.
Just as I was watching the scene unfold, a servant suddenly pointed at me. In an instant, everyone's eyes turned to me.
This lady was near the bench earlier. Maybe she took them.
The woman walked straight toward me.
Did you take my earrings?
No, I didn't.
Then let us search you.
Tessa was holding Declan's arm, smiling like a cat that got the cream.
Arianna, if you didn't take them, just let them search you.
How much are the earrings? I'll pay for them.
No need. I didn't take them.
The woman wouldn't let it go. She grabbed my satchel.
You have no right to search my satchel!
Just as the woman continued tugging at my satchel, Julian walked over and grabbed her wrist.
You...
The woman panicked the moment she saw Julian. Julian pulled me protectively into his arms.
I can testify that Arianna didn't touch anything.
Everyone looked at Julian in shock. No one expected Julian to vouch for me.
I'm sorry, I must have been mistaken.
That woman slunk away. Tessa's face was as white as paper. I looked at Julian and thanked him. Thank you. Julian didn't say anything. He simply turned and walked away. After the banquet, Declan dragged me onto his carriage. Tessa sat beside him, looking smug.
What's going on between you and Julian? Why did he help you? Are you seducing him?
You're insane.
Declan cracked the whip. The carriage tore through the streets like crazy. Tessa screamed at him to slow down, but he didn't listen. The carriage finally stopped in the outskirts. It was pouring rain outside. He pushed me out of the carriage. I walked in the rain for a long time. No carriage stopped. No one passed by. Just as I was about to collapse, an umbrella appeared over my head. It was Julian. I swayed slightly and leaned against Julian.
Get in.
I froze for a second. Then Julian pulled me into the carriage.
Declan left you out here?
Yes.
That worthless piece of...
He didn't finish the sentence. He took off his cloak and put it over my shoulders. The rain had blocked the roads. We couldn't go back. Edmund found an inn nearby, but only one room was left.
Your Grace, your room is ready, but all other rooms are taken. I couldn't get one for Lady Arianna.
No need, I'll find another
No
way.
one's coming out in this weather unless you want to walk all the way back.
I followed him into the room. The two of us looked at the single large bed. Neither of us spoke first.
You look nervous.
No!
Go take a hot bath. Don't catch a cold.
Julian walked toward the bench. Was I really going to share a bed with him tonight? I came out of the bath. Julian had changed clothes and was sitting at the table reading parchment documents. He glanced up at me.
Don't worry, I'll sleep on the bench.
I was stunned. I never expected Julian, who usually seemed so cold, to be so considerate. I lay in the unfamiliar bed, unable to sleep. I remembered that night when we slept together, my heart racing. Late at night, morning sickness hit suddenly. I rushed to the washroom and dry humped over the basin. My stomach churmed, but nothing came up.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a stomach issue. I made an excuse about my stomach.
The next day, the rain stopped and the roads were open. Julian had Edmund drive me back.
A few days later, I went to the Northern Duchy to deliver documents. In Julian's study, a man in a servant's uniform walked in. He was carrying ale, but there was something hidden under the tray. I saw it, a dagger.
Just leave the ale on the table.
Look out!
The man pulled out the dagger and lunged at Julian. Without thinking, I threw myself in front of him. The dagger slashed my arm, blood streaming. Julian kicked the man away and caught me.
Are you crazy? Edmund, get the medical kit!
Julian's expression was uncharacteristically panicked.
Don't move.
He pressed me down on the bench and bandaged me himself, his touch surprisingly gentle.
Why did you do that?
You helped me before. I'm returning the favor.
Don't ever do that again.
Are you worried about me?
You're my nephew's wife. I can't let you get hurt.
His tone was harsh, but I saw his ears turn red. Duke Julian Graham, blushing. Julian drove me home. He insisted on watching me go inside before leaving. Thank you for bringing me home.
Yeah.
I turned to leave. He stopped me.
Your arm. Remember to change the dressing.
Got it. I went home and changed my clothes. When I came out, I found Julian was still downstairs. He was leaning against the carriage, looking up at my window. Our eyes met in the air. He froze for a second, then got into the carriage and left. That night, I had a dream. In the dream, Julian held me from behind, his lips against my ear, whispering my name. I woke up with a start, my heart racing. I told myself, it was just a dream. But I didn't know that on this same night, Julian had the same dream.
Julian, remember, she's Declan's wife. She's your nephew's wife!
A few days later, I received several letters and notes from Tessa. She had moved into the house Declan and I had shared.
Arianna, these nightgowns are so comfortable. Thanks for the gift you left me. Oh, and the bed is very comfortable too. I slept great.
I stared at the letter and smiled. Not a bitter smile. I genuinely found it funny. Everything you have now is just what I threw away. If you like things I've discarded, they are yours. When Tessa saw that letter, she would lose it, but I didn't care anymore. I burned Tessa's letter and told the messenger to bring back word. Stop bothering me. The spy I hired told me that Declan was going to sell the family cemetery under Cooper Manor's name. That was where my mother rested.
Are you sure?
Positive. The buyer has been found. They're signing the contract next week.
My hands were trembling. Not from fear, from rage. He dared to touch my mother's grave? I rushed to the Perennia territory and slammed the parchment contract on Declan's desk. You're selling my mother's grave?
How do you know about that?
None of your business. I'm asking you. Is it true?
Arianna, I have no choice. The territory's funds are cut off. If I don't sell...
That's your problem. But my mother's grave, you can't touch it.
Arianna!
If you dare sign that contract, I'll make your life a living hell.
He had crossed my line. This time, I wouldn't hold back.
I wanted to seek Julian's help about the cemetery, but to my surprise, Cecily was in Julian's room.
Julian, you're back!
Who let you in?
Your father asked me to wait here for you. He said...
Get out.
Julian,
I said, get out.
Cecily was thrown out. As she passed me, she glared at me viciously.
Arianna, Julian is mine. Don't you dare try to take him from me.
I smiled and said nothing. I had never intended to take Julian from her.
I don't know why she was here.
I never expected Julian to voluntarily explain himself to me. Cecily watched from outside the door, her face darkening.
Arianna, you bitch. Julian can only belong to me.
At the family gathering, all the Grahams were there.
The old patriarch Johnny sat at the head of the table, with Cecily beside him.
Julian, Cecily is a good girl. It's time to settle things between you two.
My affairs are none of your concern.
I'm your father!
So what?
Everyone held their breath. Julian and Johnny had never had a good relationship. Johnny had betrayed Julian's mother back then and driv her to her death.
I'll take responsibility for what happened that night, but my marriage is for me to decide.
Everyone thought he was talking about Cecily. Cecily was smug, acting as if she was already Julian's wife. Only I knew. He wasn't talking about Cecily. But he didn't know it was me that night. I touched my belly, my emotions tangled.
Baby, your father was right there. But he didn't know you exist.
After the gathering, Julian found me. He was leaning against a pillar in the hallway, a goblet of wine in his hand.
You and Cecily are sisters. Do you know her well?
I moved out a long time ago. We're not that close.
Do you think Cecily could be the woman from that night?
His question made my heart race. What was he trying to confirm from me? Was he starting to suspect? I don't know.
Why are you asking me this?
Nothing. Just curious.
The way he looked at me, it was like he was suspecting something. The nausea started again, so I quickly made an excuse to leave.
Declan started noticing something was off about me.
Arianna, are you pregnant?
Just a stomach issue.
Are you sure?
My own business. None of your concern.
You're so close to Julian. Is that child his?
I was stunned. I never expected Declan to suddenly ask such a question. I slapped him across the face.
Declan, don't you dare say one more word.
I turned and left, my heart racing. Did he know something? Or was he just guessing? I knew this secret wouldn't stay hidden for long. My belly would grow, and sooner or later, someone would find out. I had to finalize this annulment quickly, then leave this city.
Arianna, since this child is mine, you definitely can't annul our marriage. Do you want your child to grow up without a father?
I said nothing, because he wasn't the father at all. Declan continued begging me to reconcile.
Arianna, I've already cut ties with Tessa.
I knew he wanted me back, not because he loved me, but the child. With this child, he would have more power in the family. I slapped Declan again.
You don't deserve to be this child's father.
When Tessa learned from Declan that I was pregnant, she went to Declan.
Declan, I might be pregnant with your child.
What?
I've been nauseous lately.
Really?
Really? I swear!
Declan was overjoyed. He didn't care who he was with. Tessa froze, her face full of disbelief.
Impossible. You must be mistaken. I've been nauseous for days. Isn't that morning sickness?
Lady Tessa, you don't have morning sickness. You have a stomach condition. You need to be more careful with your diet. I pretended to have a stomach issue to hide my pregnancy, while Tessa thought she was pregnant but actually had a real stomach condition. Fate really had a sense of humor. The old patriarch Johnny personally stepped in to stop my annulment from Declan. He called me to the Graham family manor.
Arianna, I know you've suffered, but the Graham family's reputation cannot be ruined. Put the annulment on hold for now.
You want me to just endure it?
It's not about enduring. It's about the bigger picture.
When Declan was betraying me, why didn't you talk about the bigger picture then? Lord Graham.
You didn't call me here today to reconcile us, did you? It's all for Cecily's sake. Johnny's expression changed. He knew he couldn't hide it from me.
Cecily is your sister. Help bring her and Julian together. The Graham family will reward you.
You've come to the wrong person. I won't help Cecily.
You should find out for yourself what kind of person she is. I turned and left without looking back. Behind me, I heard Johnny coughing and cursing. I hired a spy to gather evidence of Declan's infidelity. This was for the annulment and for revenge.
Lady Cooper, here are the things you requested. Sir Declan and Lady Tessa's records, love letters, witness statements, all here.
I flipped through the letters and records, couldn't help but imagine that Declan was holding Tessa, smiling like a fool, and Tessa was wearing my nightgown, lying on my bed. My hands were trembling, not from heartbreak, from rage, not because of whether he still loved me, because he had trampled on my dignity.
What do you plan to do?
Wait for the right moment. I would expose it at the critical moment to force Declan's hand. Now was not the time. Newton Trading Post's celebration banquet. Archibald had won a major trade covenant and was treating everyone involved to dinner. After a few rounds of drinks, a man named Isaac Brute started getting handsy with me. He was one of Archibald's longtime partners, in his 50s, with a beer belly and balding head.
Arianna, come on, have a drink. Archibald says you're very capable, and I can see you're very beautiful too.
Mr. Brewer, juice is fine for me.
What's the fun in juice? Come on, have some red wine.
His arm was on the back of my chair, his whole body leaning towards me. The smell of alcohol made me want to throw up. Please, stop this.
Stop acting so high and mighty. Why do you think Archibald hired you? It's because of your face!
I was about to explode when a goblet of red wine was poured from the side, right onto Isaac's body. I didn't know when Julian had arrived. He was standing behind me, holding an empty goblet, a cold smile on his lips.
Julian? What are you doing here?
Passing by. Saw someone bullying my person, so I came to check.
He said, "My person." My heart skipped a beat. After that, I often represented Newton Trading Post in meetings with the Northern Duchy. My contact with Julian increased more and more. We worked together more and more smoothly. When he spoke, I understood. When I did something, he trusted it.
Your Grace, you and Lady Arianna work really well together, like partners of many years. Is that so?
Yes. Much more natural than when you're with Lady Cecily.
Julian said nothing. He just stared at my retreating figure, lost in thought.
That silhouette. It really looks like the woman from that night.
I didn't know what they were saying, but I knew I was getting more and more used to having Julian around. This was dangerous. Cecily also noticed that Julian's gaze toward me was different. She started humiliating me in public. She stopped me at the stairwell of Newton Trading Post.
Arianna, are you clinging to Julian every day? He's your husband's uncle. Have some shame.
Cecily, I'm here representing Newton Trading Post for work. You're overthinking it.
Work? Do you need to dress like that for work? Isn't that gown a little too low?
Cecily, are you jealous? Jealous that I can work with Julian and you can't? You know the situation between you and Julian. Don't you know whether he treats you like a fiancé? Cecily's face went pale. She knew I was telling the truth. Julian had never publicly acknowledged her.
Just you wait. When I marry Julian, you'll see what happens.
Hearing her words, I smiled, because I knew she would never marry Julian. Sure, I'll wait. Declan came to find me again. He knelt in front of me outside my manor, begging me to reconcile. He said he had already cut ties with Tessa.
Arianna, I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. Give me one more chance. I swear I'll only love you from now on.
Are you done?
Arianna.
If you're done, you can get lost.
If you don't forgive me, I won't get up.
Then stay on your knees. I threw the evidence of his infidelity in front of him. Letters, records, witness statements, everything. Declan was stunned when he saw the evidence. I'll take these to the bishop.
Arianna! You can't do this!
Declan begged me frantically, but that wouldn't change my decision. And before the annulment was finalized, I was going to ruin his reputation. I had copies made of Declan and Tessa's records and letters, and posted them on public notice boards throughout the city. Overnight, the whole city exploded. Sir Declan Graham cheats. Wife seeks annulment became the hottest topic in every tavern and street corner.
This man is such scum! Cheating on his wedding night!
Lady Cooper is so fierce! Support the annulment!
Declan looked at the public notices and completely lost it.
Damn it! That damn woman! How could she do this?
Declan sent messengers to me like crazy, but I rejected every single one. Tessa was cursed by everyone and dared not leave her house. Declan's business collapsed. The Graham family was humiliated. I looked at the parchment in my hand and smiled. This was only the beginning. The Graham family held an emergency meeting. All the important members were present. Johnny sat at the head of the table. His face was ashen.
Arianna, did you do this?
Yes.
Do you know how much damage this has caused the family?
Yes. But have you considered? When Declan betrayed me, the damage to me was even greater. Declan's mother, Janaya, suddenly slammed her hand on the table and stood up.
Shut up! Who do you think you are to be compared to the family?
I'm the wife your son betrayed.
You...
Enough. Arianna, what do you want?
Annulment. No negotiation. Janaya started begging Julian for help. Everyone thought Julian would help Declan. After all, he was a Graham.
Julian, help Declan. You can take down those public notes with one order.
Why should I help him?
Julian, he's your nephew!
So what?
Julian stood up and looked at me. That look, calm but powerful.
I support Arianna's annulment. What Declan did doesn't deserve forgiveness.
Everyone was shocked. Julian had never taken a stance on family matters before. This time, he was on my side.
Julian, are you crazy?
I'm perfectly clear-headed. You should discipline your son. Otherwise, I won't mind doing it for you.
Under Julian's pressure, Declan finally agreed to the annulment. We signed the papers before the bishop.
The annulment petition has been accepted after the 30-day church review. If neither party objects, the marriage will be dissolved.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Arianna, you'll regret this!
I do regret something.
I regret not seeing what a scumbag you are sooner.
I turned and left without looking back. 30 days. In 30 more days, I would be completely free. Walking out of the church, the sun was blinding. I squinted and saw Julian's carriage parked by the curb.
Get in.
Why are you here?
Passing by.
He was lying. His land wasn't near here. He came on purpose. Tessa actively sought out Cecily to join forces. They had the same goal, to destroy me. Cecily, we have a common enemy.
What do you mean? Arianna. She stole your Julian. She ruined my life. We should join forces. What do you have in mind? Ruin her reputation. Make sure she never recovers. Deal. But how?
Tessa hesitated for a moment, then came up with a plan.
Cecily.
Families like Julian's value their reputation above all else. What do you think would happen if the outside world found out that Arianna seduced her own husband's uncle? Cecily smiled. She could already imagine I would become the enemy of the entire family.
Arianna, this time, let's see how you get out of this.
The two women hit it off immediately. They started plotting. And I still didn't know anything. At an important Newton Trading Post meeting, Cecily suddenly appeared. She had brought several gossiping merchants, claiming she was going to expose my scandals.
Everyone, I'm here to expose Arianna Cooper. She seduced her husband's uncle and ruined my relationship with Julian.
Everyone's eyes turned to me. The merchants whispered and pointed.
Cecily, you say I seduced Julian. Do you have proof?
Of course I do. Here are letters between you and Julian.
Cecily held up a stack of parchment. They were ordinary letters between Julian and me about business matters. Cecily, you stole my letters? That's illegal.
Don't change the subject. What's your relationship with Julian?
We have a working relationship. You can show these letters to anyone. I haven't done anything shameful.
Lady Cecily, this is Newton Trading Post. Please leave with your people. Otherwise, I'll call the guards.
Cecily was thrown out. Her scheme failed, but she wouldn't give up.
Julian started to suspect Cecily more and more. He always felt something was off.
Her demeanor, her habits, completely different from the woman that night.
Cecily, what color were you wearing that night?
Huh? What?
That night. The tent. What color were you wearing?
I don't remember. I drank too much that night.
What perfume were you wearing that night?
I don't usually wear perfume.
Julian's expression changed. The woman that night had a faint floral scent. Cecily never wore perfume. What did that mean?
That's all. You can go.
Julian, are you suspecting me?
No. Just asking.
Cecily left. Julian sat alone on the bench. He was starting to suspect. He was starting to investigate. Julian recalled the details of that night and found they didn't match what Cecily said.
Your Grace, I have results on the matter you asked me to look into. Speak. The inn's room records from that night have been tampered with. Someone altered the check-in information. Who did it? Still looking into it. But one thing is certain. The woman from that night may not be Cecily. Keep investigating. Don't stop until you find the truth. Yes, my lord.
I didn't know when Julian would uncover truth. But I knew my time was running out.
Cecily found out Julian was reinvestigating what happened that night. She panicked.
Mother, what do I do? Julian is checking the inn records. If he finds out the woman from that night wasn't me...
Don't panic. He won't find anything.
But...
Go find that innkeeper. Hasn't he always been interested in you? Just make sure he keeps his mouth shut.
Cecily went to find that innkeeper. She gave him a large sum of money and promised other favors. In exchange, the innkeeper agreed to keep Cecily's secret.
Now I'm safe. Julian won't find anything on me.
Remember, no matter who asks, you are the woman from that night.
I know. Arianna, you bitch! What do you have to compete with me?
Under enormous public pressure, Declan's business completely collapsed. He had no choice but to beg Julian for help.
Uncle Julian, please. Lend me 5,000 gold coins. I'll pay it back, I swear.
Is your business even worth 5,000 gold coins? You mortgaged Cooper Manor and moved the money to fill the hole. The hole isn't filled, and Cooper Manor is gone. What do you have left?
I still have Arianna. Arianna! You still have the nerve to mention her? When you betrayed her, why didn't you think about the consequences?
Julian refused Declan. His business, his marriage, everything, it was all over. I helped Archibald secure key trade covenants. Archibald kept his promise and started the process of returning Cooper Manor.
Arianna, here are the deeds for Cooper Manor. From today on, it's yours again.
Thank you, Lord Newton.
Don't thank me. You earned it.
The covenants you helped me secure, they are enough to keep me profitable for 10 years.
I touched those parchments, my hands trembling. Mother, could you see this? Your manor, I got it back. But I didn't have time to celebrate. There was something more important to do. Leave this city, take Grandma and my baby, and start over.
Declan came again. He knelt in front of me, saying he couldn't live without me.
Arianna, I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. I can't live without you.
Are you done?
Arianna!
If you're done, leave.
Are you really this heartless?
You're the heartless one, not me.
Everyone in the city knows about you and Tessa.
Do you want me to help you remember?
That's all in the past.
The past? For me, that's a wound that will never heal. I turned and left.
I was going to watch Declan lose everything with my own eyes.
Just as I was planning to leave this city, Cecily saw my pregnancy record.
She was shocked. The child was Julian's.
How is this possible? How can this be?
She finally understood why Julian was so special to me. Not because of work, not because of sympathy, because I was the woman from that night. The woman that night was her.
No, I absolutely cannot let Julian find out the truth. He is mine.
Cecily's eyes were full of jealousy and rage. She wanted to destroy me.
She wanted to take my baby, take Julian, take everything. Cecily asked to meet me. She threatened to tell Julian the truth.
Arianna, if you don't leave Julian, I'll tell him the woman from that night was you.
Go ahead. Tell him.
You're not afraid?
What do I have to be afraid of? If you tell him, he'll only find out that I was the woman that night. Your impersonation will be exposed too.
You...
Cecily, your impersonation is enough to ruin you. If you dare tell him, I'll make sure everyone knows who you really are. Cecily's face went pale. She knew I was telling the truth. She didn't dare take the risk. Edmund discovered that the inn records had been tampered with. He reported to Julian.
Your Grace, the inn records from that night have been altered. The tampering happened just a few days ago.
Who did it?
The innkeeper. He confessed. Cecily made him do it.
Cecily?
Yes. The person who stayed that night may not have been Cecily. Someone is helping her impersonate. Keep investigating. Find out who it really was that night.
Julian's eyes turned cold. Someone was lying to him. He hated being lied to.
Julian directly confronted Cecily about the details of that night.
Cecily, what was in the tent that night?
There was a bed, a table, a candlestick.
What was on the bedside table?
There was a candlestick.
What else?
I don't remember. I drank too much that night.
Enough!
You can go.
Cecily was full of holes. Julian was even more suspicious. Cecily knew she was about to be exposed. She decided to strike first. She was going to eliminate me.
Mother, I can't hold on much longer. Julian is already investigating.
Don't be afraid. I will deal with it.
What else can we do? He'll trace it back to Arianna sooner or later.
Then make Arianna disappear before he finds out.
You mean?
A fall from a horse, or a carriage accident. An accident. No one will suspect. Cecily and Margaret started plotting to murder me, and I still didn't know anything.
Cecily hired someone to cause a carriage accident. On my way to the convent, a runaway cart came rushing toward me. I tried to dodge, but it was too late. The cart hit my horse. Everything spun. I fell from the saddle and lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was already in the convent infirmary. Julian was standing by the bed, his expression grim.
You're awake.
What happened?
A carriage accident. Someone tried to kill you.
I froze. Someone tried to kill me? Was it Cecily?
The nun came to examine me. Lady Arianna, you are pregnant. About 12 weeks.
My heart sank. It was over.
What did you say?
She's pregnant. About 12 weeks. Calculating the timing, it was about 2 months ago.
Julian's expression changed. 2 months ago, that was exactly the time of that night.
He looked at me, his eyes filled with shock, suspicion, and something I couldn't name.
Everyone, out.
The nun and guards left. The room was left with just me and Julian.
Who is the father?
Facing Julian's questioning, I didn't know what to say. I knew I couldn't hide it anymore.
Tell me.
You already have the answer in your heart, don't you?
I want to hear you say it.
I closed my eyes. Tears slid from the corners of my eyes. It's you. The woman that night was me. The child is yours.
Why didn't you tell me?
How could I dare? You're Declan's uncle. I'm not free yet. If I told you, everyone would think I'm a whore.
So you let Cecily impersonate you?
I didn't ask her to impersonate me. She did it herself. I didn't dare expose her because it would expose me.
Julian was silent. He looked at me for a long, long time. Then he reached out and gently wiped the tears from my face.
Julian called Cecily to the convent. In front of everyone, he exposed her lies.
Cecily, was the woman that night you?
Yes. It was me.
Then tell me, what was on the bedside table?
I don't remember.
It was a book. The Falconer's Manual. But you didn't know that.
Because the woman that night wasn't you at all.
Julian, let me explain.
Impersonating someone close to me. Do you know the consequences?
Cecily collapsed on the floor, crying hysterically. She confessed all her lies, taking my brooch, having the innkeeper alter records, impersonating the woman from that night.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just love you too much.
You don't deserve to say that word. And besides, I'm going to marry Arianna. Arianna, I will marry you. Take responsibility for your child. Take responsibility for what happened that night.
You don't have to.
It's not because of responsibility. It's because I love you.
Declan rushed in, kneeling on the ground, begging me to take him back. He said he'd changed and he still loved me.
Declan, we're over. We've been over since the day you slept with Tessa.
Cecily and Tessa were ruined. Declan's business went completely bankrupt. Janiyah never appeared in high society again. I touched my belly, feeling the tiny life inside. Warm sunlight streamed through the window. Julian stood beside me, his hand gently resting on mine. He didn't say anything, but I knew a new life was beginning. My name was Arianna Graham. I was pregnant. This time, the child was my husband's.